I'm P2H, you're a schmuck, and this is the Final Measure 6 piece, otherwise known as Wonderwall. Solid team build for mitigating damage, eating grenades, passing out buffs. Now, I know a lot of people have been trying to up their damage game substantially through the meta, quote-unquote meta. I think a lot of problems arise when you only focus on damage. The need to focus on damage mitigation is very real right now because stamina came back a couple updates ago, but for some reason, when stamina came back, we didn't invest any time into damage resist to make ourselves tankier. And I think that had a lot to do with Predator and, frankly, Striker. But now that Striker is gone, or at least nerfed to the point where it's not smothering builds, I think it's high time we start using skills like mobile cover and smart cover. So, have at it. Here we go. Start from the top. This is a 4, 5.5, 6.5 build. Relatively well balanced. It's leaning in the electronics direction. Frankly, it's for the skills to be better. You need health for the mobile cover. You need power for the damage resist on the cover, or whatever secondary skill. If you can get someone else to run the smart cover, that would probably be better with the smart cover mods. Now, gear-wise, you're trying to last because you're support. Skill haste, health on kill, or not health on kill, health. Crit chance is decent because you're going to be returning fire, throwing grenades, absorbing grenades to give up buffs, but you want health. Crit damage, crit chance are kind of secondary. You mix them in as you will, as you need to. I'm running assault rifles. I'll show you why in a little bit. But, crit chance, crit damage, because we need to participate. Skill haste on the bolster. The mods, performance-wise, we're doing mobile cover, damage resilience for the mobile cover. Keep it alive, keeps you alive. And then we're doing skill haste mods on the stats. However you want to get your stats to what I've got, go for it. Just make sure there's skill haste mods. The weapons we're using, primarily when I'm tanking, when I'm on the cover and I have allies, I'm loving this Warlord right now. Predatory, Unforgiving, and mix it in with Play Rough. If you're unfamiliar with the Warlord's signature talent, it is Play Rough. Damage taken is reduced by 20% while firing. The damage taken is applied when you stop firing. It's actually applied a few seconds after you stop firing, so you have a bit of a delay. This is great. This is fantastic. I do enjoy this quite a bit. For tanking with either smart cover or mobile cover. Any sort of high stamina build, I like it on. Any damage mitigation build, I like it on. This is phenomenal. I love this particular one too because the predatory keeps me in the fight and keeps me in these lower segments with the damage mitigation, doing a lot more damage than I normally would. Secondary weapon is Bullfrog. Bullfrog, I've got focused, vicious, uncomplicated. I was toying with focused because when those skills are on cooldown, your weapon damage is increased by 10%. The mobile cover is out. It's not actually cooling down. It's just out indefinitely until it's destroyed or you get rid of it. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe focused works with that, and then I thought maybe smart cover would work well with it because smart cover works similarly. As long as smart cover is out, there is a degradation over time. and then once it expires, then it starts cooling down. So I was thinking maybe focused works with that. Maybe you get the 10% bonus while both of those are procced. Vicious while you're at high end of the health spectrum. There you go. So these are two different applications. This is high DPS, start of the fight, tanking during the fight. You know, you kill whoever's down, and then you maintain your tank status. Uncomplicated if you're unfamiliar with the Bullfrog and all you know is the house and lightweight M4. I wouldn't be surprised. Uncomplicated, damage is increased by 15%. Accuracy and stability mods reduce this bonus. It's big. It's big damage. And it introduces a lot of damage into the build because of the low firearms. I like this for making me a threat. That's about covers the weapons side of things. I don't really care about the third one. It's whatever. It's got determined. Sure. Skills wise, I do still run this tack advance because when I down people off of my mobile cover, I need to get to them, get the kill occasionally, even when I'm solo, even when I'm on a team. Either way. I also use chain reaction. I like it a lot. Very fun ability for increasing your damage. And then you have adrenaline for stopping those pesky pred bleeds. And then you have, as you are a good teammate, combat medic. Very easy stuff. Skills wise, for Wonderwall, if you want to have the all-in-one package, this is the setup. You get those mobile cover mods. Weapon resist is the highest. If you use the skill, the ones for the smart cover, the damage resists, it's lower. Damage resist mods are 3% for smart cover. They are 4% for mobile covers. So these are the better mods. So favor the mobile cover. But if you have electronics in any way, shape, or form, you start getting more stability, more accuracy. Very, very nice bonus of a smart cover. Which makes me think Deadeye has some sort of interesting abilities with this, or even any other sniper. Just the stability and accuracy I want to try. But that's another video. Otherwise, if you can pawn this ability onto someone else and make them run the mods, this will be better with the damage resist mods. As you can see, I only have it up to almost 8% more. It needs to be better. You get 12 off of the mods alone. So do that. Split your forces. I run the mobile. I'll usually have someone like the Predator or Predator's Mark or somebody like that, Striker, any high stamina build that enjoys damage mitigation. I have them run the smart cover mods, run the smart cover, stay on my wall, enjoy the damage resist. I'll show you why in a minute. And if they do that, then that opens up my second ability slot, my second skill. I like turrets, like crowd control. You don't have to. I do have chain reactions, so if I wanted to, I could use, air burst or something like that, some sort of explosive. You could always run the EMPs, because if people are behind cover getting revived by those boxes, that's how you can stop them. Throw an EMP on there and disrupt. That's another option. You could always run a box yourself, prevent those pesky pred bleeds, depending on how you're doing it. And otherwise, you could, run a defibrillator. If everyone's on the wall, if anyone goes down, pick them back up. Or just have a nice, dot heal going all the time, depending on your skill haste, which is another thing. I think perhaps one of the changes I would make to this build would be to emphasize skill haste just a little bit more. Tad bit, just a tad. I have it pretty well emphasized between the chest, the holster, and the mods, but I could always put it on the gloves. But I don't have any of those right now. I just have the DPS gloves and already rolled, so. But that's a change you could make if you like. yeah, let's go look at it real quick. Why you do this?
Transmissions jammed.
Right here.
Proximity coverage only.
I'm just gonna throw the mobile cover alone. This is with the mobile cover damage resist mods.
Entering dark zone.
We start at 461 toughness. I'm at 5.5 stamina. Alright, I only really have one health rule, and it's on the, or two health rules, knee pad and the chest, right? Those are my health rules. Everything else, no health, right? So, there we go. We jumped from 450 to 720. Alright? So, 300-point difference just off of the mobile cover. It's pretty significant. Oops. But this is why I think solo, you can get away with just running the mobile cover and running a secondary skill. Usually I would say a crowd control, something that's consistent. They can throw on top of the wall itself. Possible solo build. I haven't played around with it enough solo to make it work. But team-wise, very strong. And then Wonderwall is the full kit and caboodle. I still recommend you have someone else run with the smart cover mods, but here's without the smart cover mods. We're already up to 1,000,000 and 12,000. So, you know, that's double my toughness originally. So, take what you will from it. It goes, when I get someone else to run the smart cover mods, it goes up to 1.1 million. So, just saying, you get pretty tough. And there's back down to the mobile level. That's just the mobile cover right there. And then without the mobile cover, 460. So there's the difference. That's what mobile cover does for you. That's what damage reduction does for you. That's what this final measure Wonderwall build does for you. And then additionally, we're not even accounting for what Warlord can do for you with the predatory heals, Unforgiving, mixed with Play Rough, reducing damage further. Bullfrog's hilarious. When you're at when you're getting overhealed by some sort of reclaimer or something like that, and you maintain vicious as someone's drilling into your face. Hey, what's up, Amanda? I'm finishing up this video real quick, and I will continue streaming to get a little bit more footage. But until next time, I have been P2H. You have been schmucks. You gotta lie, cheat, and steal, because somebody has to win, and it should be you. Still streaming. P2H. Out.